My name is Anas Hussain. I am 14 years old. I am Indian and I was born in India. When I was 3 months old, I shifted to Saudi Arabia. This was the biggest phase of my life. The religious beliefs in Saudi Arabia matched the religious beliefs of my family, and so it was very easy to settle and go about in Saudi Arabia. At the age of 5, I started school. I had joined Yambu International School, which is an American accredited school known for its reputation of getting its graduates to international universities around the world. As it was an international school, I met people from other places and other cultures. Studying in an international school and having friends from other cultures and religions meant the celebration of other religions' Every festivals. Halloween, we would have a costume party. On Thanksgiving, we would sit in a class watching a movie and have green eggs and turkey, a copy of Dr. Seuss's Green Eggs and Ham. On the week of Christmas, we would play Secret Santa. On Easter, we would paint eggs and watch cartoons related to Easter. We also celebrated Diwali and Holi, which are the two biggest festivals of Hindus. I personally like these because of the playfulness of these festivals. In Saudi Arabia, I stayed in a city called Yanbu, which is an industrial city on the port of the Red Sea. I stayed in Yanbu for 11 years. I lived in the Royal Commission in a community, which is basically a humongous compound. It has nearly 500 houses in it. My parents gave me the freedom to go outside and play every day. The community in which I lived in was multicultural, but the biggest population was of the Pakistanis and Indians. So I ended up playing cricket for most of the week. I was always outside. You would not see me inside the house from 3 p.m. to 9 p.m. Living in a multicultural area and studying in an international school, I learned to respect the other cultures. I started to understand the cultures as well. Being outside the house for most of the day made me interact with other cultures, whether it was going to other people's house or them coming to mine, or even at the playground. In 2008, I shifted to Qatar. This was a totally new experience for me and the next phase of my life. I went from a quiet town like life of Yanbu to the busy city life of Doha. Within the first month, I had noticed that Saudi Arabia has kept its culture well maintained, whereas Qatar had lost some of its culture in the process of modernization. As soon as I lived about 1 month in Qatar, I joined Qatar Academy. After about a year, I changed schools and went to DPS MIS, an Indian school here in Doha. DPS was a huge cultural experience for me, as I saw so many Indians from different cultures and different backgrounds, and I learned how their mentality works. Hearing so many stereotypes against Indians, I learned that most of it wasn't true, and that Indians are pretty cool. After 3 years in DPS, I came back to Qatar Academy. Each one of these events that have happened in my life have helped guide my cultural identity in many aspects. The international schools have helped me respect other cultures for what they are, and the Indian school has helped me realize to take pride of being an Indian and understand the past of my country as well as its neighboring countries, which were at a point within India. The combination of international schools and the Indian school has given me experiences from around the world, whether it's religion, language, dress, history, art, food, education, politics, and even architecture. These changes have made a positive impact on me because I have learned to respect cultures for what they are.